Well, Detroit has set a goal of becoming a designated heart-safe city. One critical part of meeting that goal is teaching more citizens how to perform hands-only CPR and how to use an AED.
For several months, our Dr. Frank McGeorge has been helping to raise awareness of these efforts, and he's back with a closer look at the hands-on approach the city is taking to reach its goal.
As an ER doctor in the city of Detroit, I see firsthand what a difference it can make when someone receives immediate CPR and the tragic consequences when they don't. Simply put, if your heart stops, having someone at the ready to do hands-only CPR and access to an AED like this one is your best chance at making it to the hospital alive, but it truly is a team effort.
Good morning, everybody. My name is Captain Forbes. I'm in charge of EMS training for the Detroit Fire Department. So welcome to Hands-Only CPR.
People like to address us and EMS and the police department as first responders, but in all actuality, a lot of times the citizen is the first responder because they're on the scene first.
When someone collapses, get right on the chest.
Detroit Fire Chief James Harris knows the idea of performing CPR on a loved one or a stranger is intimidating.
And we're going to interlock your fingers.
We've seen cases where a person was right there and they were intimidated. They didn't try, they didn't attempt, and you never know. That split second, that knowledge you have can save a life.
You got it.
Staying alive is the goal, and classes like this are making people more willing to act.
You're doing it perfectly.
On this day,
all right, you guys killed it.
Lieutenant Caitlin Mercer is teaching at the City of Detroit's Department of Elections.
Oh, no pun intended, sorry. Beautiful, let's do it. And that's our main goal, is to just make people know that it's easy, and something so easy can have such a huge impact and a better outcome for everybody.
Detroit City Clerk Janice Winfrey is among those practicing her skills.
I'm not in the medical field at all, never have been, but this is easy to do. It's easy, it's simple, and for the most part, it almost comes naturally, but you just fine-tune it for us so we get it right.
He's alive! All right, good job.
She wants her department to be ready if any employees or visitors suffer a cardiac arrest.
And I just think good health is important, period. We need to be there for each other, and we need to know what to do in case of an emergency.
Participant Rosalind Kimbrough appreciated the opportunity to learn.
I just did. I went through my first training, and I gotta say, mind-blowing, because you just didn't know. I know that a lot has changed now, no more mouth to mouth. They've made it a little bit user-friendly, so to speak.
She's also excited to share the knowledge with others.
I'm gonna advocate to everyone I know and teach them what I've learned, because if they don't have this available to them at their jobs or wherever, everybody needs to be mindful about what to do in an emergency. And I don't think people are thinking about that. It's not top of mind. So it's important to share that information.
That's music to the ears of Detroit Fire Captain Jeff Forbes.
All right.
This is the chain of survival for saving someone's life. Doing CPR, getting hands on someone's chest when they do go into cardiac arrest. Don't be afraid to do CPR. You are the true first responders in this.
Forbes is also focused on mapping all of the available AEDs in the city by encouraging the public to register them through the Pulse Point app.
This AED registry will actually map back to our dispatch center. So if you're in cardiac arrest in a building, they can say, hey, there's an AED on the 4th floor, have somebody go get it.
They're also working to get more AEDs where they're needed. And when they arrive on a scene and find someone is already performing CPR,
it's incredible. It actually gives me chills and goosebumps when they're doing CPR. We step in, I hook them to the cardiac monitor, maybe do a little bit of CPR, give them some medicine, and then the person starts breathing on their own. It's an incredible feeling.
The more people in the city of Detroit and our visitors that know hands-only CPR, the better off we'll be.
Putting the power quite literally into the hands of the people.
You want to do the right thing, and you know you want to do it fast and correctly. But now I feel a little bit more at ease that I know what I'm doing, and I'm going to be able to save somebody's life, and that's pretty cool.
Now here's a sobering thought for you. 3 out of 4 cardiac arrests happen at home. That means you are most likely to be called on to do CPR on someone that you love. Wouldn't you like to know how to do it effectively and have a little practice first? Well, we want to help make Detroit and all of our surrounding communities heart safe, but we need you to help by learning how to be a CPR lifesaver. Back to you.
Thank you, Dr. McGeorge, and we want everyone to have this opportunity. So Local 4 and the City of Detroit are teaming up and teaching hands-only CPR for free in our February Go For It event, CPR Lifesavers. Join us Monday, February 26th starting at 11 a.m. at the Northwest Activities Center. Your favorite Local 4 personalities will be there too. Sign up in advance at clickondetroit.com or scan the QR code. Walk-ins are also welcome.